Like I said, I'm always right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you why people are trying to call me out on the EEOC. Trying to tell me if I file for EEOC, this is why you're never going to get a fucking job again. How stupid does that sound? That's a federal. That is federal. Keep that in mind. Everyone, you working in the United States, you have that right to file an EEOC against your employer. But no. Here's the thing. I wasn't even thinking about filing an EEOC. My HR, mind you, department told me you should file the EEOC. Think about what I just said. HR, Human Resources for the business, is telling me to file the EEOC. Come on, man. That is someone in the legal department. You're stupid. Going to show you the education that you have. So yes, my employer, well, my boss, he has also bosses. Turns out, he's just trying to bring people down because mind you, his battleship is sinking, and it's sinking fast. He's trying to throw people under the bus. He's trying to accuse people of doing things wrong. Mind you, HR looked at the surveillance camera that he's talking about when he wrote me up a complaint, and he exaggerated that written complaint, saying I was sleeping for long periods of time. It was literally 47 seconds that I closed my eyes. When someone walked through the door, I opened my eyes. 47 seconds. He's bitching about 47 seconds. So on the written report, everybody, he wrote sleeping for long periods of time, not doing his responsibility. That's not what HR sees. And he forgets that there are surveilling cameras. I don't think he's too bright either now. But like I said, everyone, I was right. Something was wrong. Turns out someone is suing him that I don't know what is going on really. But all I know is that a female that used to work there, or currently working there, or she's filing a big lawsuit, and this guy is, I didn't know that. So, with that said, now let's talk about this Bill Lewis situation. So, I'm getting the same lawyer, the law firm that represented me when I was doing Michelle Gibson's restraining order. Well, they're gonna do it. Now, it's $65 to file for that temporary, but the thing is that they want me to gather all emails, including ones recently. So I said, yeah, sure. So I started doing that today, going through all of my cloud storage and putting all those by date and folders. And I got quite the evidence that proves harassment, defamation, yeah, emotionally damages, calling someone a drug addict. You didn't think I remembered that, huh? So yeah, everyone, I've been told to gather my information before representing that to a judge. So I'm going to gather the information, and by Monday I should have an answer. You don't see Michelle Gibson emailing me anymore. Serve. Serve. She went away because she knew, yeah, what you did, lady, telling people that you and Mr. Bill Lewis. Like I said, everyone, we let him back in because he was like, you should see the old emails, him apologizing. Ooh, that is what is going to shape this case so good. The apologetic emails of him saying, I was wrong. I was wrong about you. I was wrong about everything. Yeah, and now you want to portray that correctness. So we're going to actually treat that correctness with a restraining order. Like I said, it doesn't matter what state you live. You can serve someone. But lucky for me, It's smarter, mind you, as smart as me, I know how to search for people. And mind you, Mr. Bill Lewis' information is on the, it's public information. But, like I said, I'm not going to let no one talk down to me as if they fucking, listen, friend, you ain't doing nothing, but only thing you're doing is stalking, harassing. For what? Why you wake up this morning to email me some shit? Think about it. Why do you wake up early in the morning to bother me when I wasn't even bothering you? No one gives a shit about you. And even no one gives a shit about you, Mr. Bill Lewis. Everyone knows from this channel you're full of shit. You're a hypocrite. And everyone warned me he's going to probably do it again. And yeah, he did it again. Must be going through your period, huh? Excuse me, ladies. I didn't meant to mind you, to antagonize you. But this man, shit. So.
You're still here? They're staying. Oh, so you're looking at time? I don't know.
Can't believe that, man. My fucking own employer didn't know all this backstory shit about him. Trying to throw someone under the bus for 47 seconds. For 47 seconds. Like I said, everyone, HR, human resources, for the business is telling me, would you like to file an EEOC? Would you like to file the discrimination complaint? I think about it. It's not going to benefit me as much. Or maybe it benefits the business and the owners that actually own it. Maybe it does benefit them. So they can prove that, yes, our other employees were compliant. They did what we asked them to do. And that is pretty much it. Because everyone, mind you, this is why I want to go. I kind of want to go to work, but I'm not going to go. I'm just too tired. I'm just too tired. Right now I'm trying to, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to overdraft so I can get it into the hostel for the night. So I can be ready for tomorrow and this weekend. Yes, I got to work on a fucking holiday. That is so, yeah, I got to work on a holiday. So bad. It doesn't matter. I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving. I don't have no family. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. No one's actually ever invited me to their Thanksgiving. I had to make my own. It's called Friendsgiving. But that was in Wisconsin. With students at the UW, University of Madison, Wisconsin. But like I said, everyone, I don't celebrate these holidays. No one ever invited me over. No one's ever invited me over for no Thanksgiving or Christmas. Not even for a New Year's party. But like I said, everyone, if you got something to say to HR. They're the ones that are telling me how to actually proceed with this ongoing harassment, because this guy is harassing for 47 seconds. You're going to write me up a second time for 47 seconds. And mind you, here's the thing. HR watched that clip multiple times and saw nothing. He said I wasn't doing my tasks, I wasn't making my runs. That was a lie. This is why I was telling everyone, there's a key card that we get. When you tap that key card, it tells you where you were around the building, you did your rounds. That's when this guy should have been smart enough to know this. So with that said, everyone, I'm not the bad guy here. Never was, never will be. You don't like me speaking up for you and for myself, then what's the point being an American? If you don't speak up, you don't say anything. What's the point being an American if you don't do that shit? You fucking, what are you, you're a coward? You're supposed to be soldiers, patrons. not tyrants. Like half the fucking bash bullshit from Bill Lewis and the rest of the negative audience. You guys got nothing better else to do to bother me and stop me. That's got to show you how childish you are. Every last one of you that email me, you're childish. Capping on your fucking in your emails. Capping. That goes to show you how, and your spelling. Oh, you spell you all you write like 7th grade fucking entries. You don't even write professional. You don't even correct your grammar. Do you even know your pronouns versus your adjectives? Fucking, what is wrong? Do you guys even get an education? Know how to fucking spell and read and write. I write in 3 different languages. What can you say for yourself? Exactly. Nothing.